Hello to all friends of Chistopol. Today I would like to tell you the story of the merchant of Venice in Juketau, the lost city of furs.
This story reveals how a lost city contributed to the rise of medieval globalization via the northern branch of the Silk Road, shaping the Europe of its time. The merchant's journey from Venice to Juketau unfolded along a complex network of medieval trade routes, weaving together sea, land, and river travel across diverse political and cultural landscapes. It was the year 1045. Domenico I Contarini was the 30th Doge of the Republic of Venice. In Venice lived Pietro Giovanni Tredonico, a young, ambitious man from a once powerful merchant family now in decline. Pietro heard whispers of a distant land rich in sable, fox, and marten furs. A Bulgarian merchant spoke of the wealth of Volga, Bulgaria, and in particular of the city of Juketau, perched along the banks of the Great Kama River, where one of the largest fur markets in the region thrived. He made a decision to risk what remained of his fortune on a journey to the distant lands of Eastern Europe. He packed Venetian glass beads and other trinkets and secured letters of passage and financial backing by promising rare and exotic goods to wealthy Venetian patrons. Setting sail from Venice aboard a slender Venetian galley, Pietro crossed the Adriatic, stopping in Ragusa and Dyrrhachium. He sailed through the Aegean to Constantinople, then entered the Black Sea and reached Tanais, modern-day Sea of Azov, a bustling frontier trade hub dealing in slaves and furs, influenced by Byzantine, Slavic, and steppe cultures. There, he bribed a Byzantine customs officer with sparkling colored glass beads to avoid heavy duties on his cargo. Pietro then traded some Venetian jewelry for a Kipchak horse and joined a caravan of Armenian, Arab, Mongol, and Bulgarian traders headed north. As he traveled, he picked up fragments of Turkish and Bulgarian dialects. The caravan followed the Don River to its closest approach to the Volga, then continued overland to Bulgar city, capital of Volga, Bulgaria. From there, he traveled by boat upstream along the Volga River to its confluence with the Kama River, then eastward along the Kama to Juketau. By 1045, Juketau was a thriving fortified city on the left bank of the Kama River, within the Kingdom of Volga, Bulgaria, protected by wooden walls and defensive towers. It was a vital node in the east-west trade network connecting Northern Europe, the Islamic world, and Central Asia. The streets bustled with life, especially around the market squares where highly prized furs like sable, silver fox, and ermine changed hands, destined for cities like Constantinople and Venice. The skyline was marked by domed mosques reflecting Islamic architectural influences, clusters of wooden homes, and busy river ports teeming with merchant boats. Camel caravans and mounted traders poured into the city, highlighting its role as a hub of commerce, diplomacy, and cultural exchange. Juketau was a vibrant fusion of Turkic, Slavic, Finno-Ugric, and Islamic traditions, truly a multicultural jewel of medieval Eurasia. Just outside its fortified walls, along the fog-laced banks of the Kama, an open-air market bustled under a crisp late autumn sky. The morning mist was lifting, revealing rows of wooden stalls heaped with fine furs, sleek sable, gleaming fox, stoat, squirrel, and rare ermine pelts. The air was thick with the scent of tanned leather, smoke from campfires, and exotic spices. The local traders viewed Pietro with suspicion, until he met Abu Nasr ibn Khalid, a scholarly merchant and translator who became both his guide and friend. With Abu Nasr's help, Pietro made his first trades, slowly earning trust, learning local customs, and navigating the city's political landscape. He also discovered the intricate fur classification system. Sable as currency, wolf pelts for lining armor, beaver for protection. Although he was outwitted in his initial trades, Pietro had an idea. Noblewomen in Italy might be drawn to the exotic appeal of these furs. He sent samples back to Venice. The response was electric. Soon, the wives of aristocrats were clamoring for Bulgarian furs. Seizing the opportunity, Pietro had a warehouse built in Juketau and began mastering the fur trade's value chain. From the hunters deep in the forests to the salons of Venice and other Italian cities, business flourished. Pietro became wealthy. One day, he was introduced to Altansach, daughter of a powerful Bulgarian nobleman deeply involved in the fur trade. Pietro fell in love at first sight. She was stunning, dressed in dark green silk embroidered with golden birds in flight, her long black braid gleaming like river ice in lamplight. Her high cheekbones and serene gaze gave her an aura of nobility. Dignified, yet warm, graceful, yet without affectation, Pietro bowed deeply when he saw her, a gesture more Venetian than Bulgarian. They say a great love blossomed, but that is another story.